Hello, my friends. Bogdan's here as usual for you. And my topic for today is affiliate executives within the slot providers companies or holding companies. So why exactly do they work? What's the sense of the work objective, and what's the best practices for them that I recommend in 2023? So we are basically accustomed to affiliate executives with casino operators. We are also accustomed to the affiliate executives with probably some platforms and so on and so on. But now the question is about slot providers and the companies that through mergers and acquisitions become the publishers, or maybe uniting several slot providers on a single publishing channel, publishing business. So I will be talking about three things today. First is how to better differentiate oneself from others through affiliate executives role. The second idea is how to actually build up relations with several focus casino operators through affiliate executive. And finally, how to build strategic relations with publishers, and also how to move on to mergers and takeovers of publishers on the part of slot providers through affiliate executives. So I'll be using multiple examples, but mostly sticking to the microgaming case. So let's start with the first point. So as the competition here is more serious than ever in 2023, we actually observe that slot providers feel they need to make changes, need to make moves, and on the whole, they need to invest more in their reputation and the part of the job they have not performed before. So consider microgaming 10 years ago or 15 years ago. It was a almighty colossus. It was a great company, and you don't even need any affiliate executives or anybody because you have a great reputation and you are really one or several of the kinds, one of several the pillars of the whole business. So now it's not the case, obviously. If you are a publicly traded company, you obviously have this pressure, and once you go wrong, you are potential takeover target. So it means that you need to be very attentive to what you do. 360 degrees, it means every stakeholder or every client group has to be addressed separately, and it's the situation was not actually unimportant things on the market. So now that the competition is there and there are lots of slot providers, so it means the greater mimicry. So everybody is taking steps to mirror moves of each other, to mirror themes, mirror colors, mirror the ideas, and so on. There's lots of newcomers in the market, and the margin is still being decreasing on the market. So these three factors drive us to the idea of a greater necessity for differentiation here on the part of slot providers. So it means that you have to stand apart from everybody in the market. It actually means that you have to be more investing in branding, more investing in your recognition than ever before. So it comes on the part of your actual players, your B2C customers, and also on the part of your upstream clients, means casino games aggregators, platforms, operators, regulators, whatever, industry press, and so on. So all the stuff that comes under B2B title. So it means that you actually have to be very attentive to what your brand is now, and the overall idea of affiliate relations is moving further onto every part of the value chain, because in this value chain, in this client rows, the affiliate relations are really a part of the game. So almost every relation, except from relation with regulators, obviously, but almost every segment of this value chain is built on affiliates or market or profit sharing logics. So if you take this job more like generally, this is one of the most important idea of strategic relations building, and everything that comes under the title of affiliates. So a greater need for differentiation brings the necessity to bring together your reputation. So you want to, as a affiliate executive, and her best practices obviously are to bring together all the reputation on the market, so on the players and some B2B guys part. It means actually working with reviewers, working with affiliate publications, working with influencers, and trying to really bring together a wholesome picture of your brand. It means the scores that they were given your games, the fullness of information, the fullness of data, meaning what kind of games have been there, have been known on the market, some things that have changed, the games that have not got attention, and so on. It also means interviews, taking part in industry events. So it means a relationship building to actually influence your value chain, so that they could do better the affiliate job. So whereas in the past you could really rely on your casino operators partners, and they would try to promote you as much as they can. But now it's not the case, so you have to do actually it yourself. So the first idea is differentiation. It goes through branding, it goes through maintaining information exchange and good relations with the affiliates, with account managers on the part of publishers, with account managers on the part of casinos. It goes through relations with publications and giving numbers of interviews. It goes through taking part in podcasts and video series and so on and so on, in order to differentiate yourself and put together your specific position against different types of audience, against players, business owners, business partners, and so on and so on. So it means you are not really replaceable. It makes you not that replaceable as other maybe smaller brands or brands who do not invest in differentiation. So this affiliate executive role is also boils down to working with publications and also with working as influencers. So it means that influence has to be really preferring your games among the whole universe of available games. So it doesn't actually matter in what, it's not that matter in what casino do they play, because you must have hundreds of casinos as a slot provider. But it actually matters that they played your game to make your brand, your image, your recognition better. Now, the brand capital is a must in 2023. So far, that's probably all the general ideas for brand differentiation. It as a goal. So there are obviously there are two types of accounting or marketing accounting. First is cost-based, and the second is differentiation. It means there are two types of strategy: cost-based and differentiation. And it means that once you have to protect your margin of sales, which is one of the greatest targets for today for providers, it means you have to be pushing hard for differentiation, and affiliate executive has to do this job, has to tackle this frontier on the part of the affiliates, influencers, and publications, and all the industry stuff right up. So the second idea is that affiliate executive may really want to focus on working with preferred casinos and try. So it means that in every geography you want to pick some preferred ones, because it will help to protect your margin of sales. Whereas when you invest in a relationship, when they can bring you lots of players, so it means you try to make this strategic or preferred partnership, try to get better bonuses, better maybe executive releases with several of the brands. Maybe you will go even further. So it means that actually the affiliate executive may bring some ideas how to go further with preferred partners. So it means, for example, you can go in promos together. So it means, well, when you try to advertise your promo, one of the maybe new releases with several partners in each, or one or two, or as wise partners in each geography, you may want to advertise them together, to even on a shared budget, because this is really what they need. So you go to your publishers with whom you work directly as an affiliate executive, and you want to negotiate the best positions, the best exposure, the best informational coverage. This is how you daily work to grow these relations. And when it comes to specific moments of promotion, you go together with your preferred partners and you occupy all the visible places. This is the moment of truth somehow for affiliate relation managers. So this is specific promos, maybe three to four times a year, which really makes the difference. And when you get prepared as an affiliate executive, you really may reap all the good results here. So making it visible, making yourself and your partners visible on the publisher scene, and when it comes to specific campaigning, making yourself, securing yourself a greater sports is actually the second important meaning or a focus of affiliate executive efforts, and it really pays off just fine. And finally, the third focus of this role, or what I think to be a good practice in this role in this year right now, is checking. It takes building strategic relations with publications also. So publications on the whole, as influencers, as written publications, big ones especially, or the network of publications. So actually it goes beyond just mere daily work. It goes beyond sharing your information, especially on your games and so on and so on. It even goes beyond your efforts to bring together your reputation, making you a great landing pages, making yourself visible on affiliate, B2B sites like industry press and so on, putting together all the efforts on the part of videos, interviews, and so on and so on. What's beyond? So I mean, at a certain point in time, when, for example, microgaming was selling its, or licensing, in practice selling its business to, in the middle of the previous year, it was probably March 2023, when microgaming was selling its business. So it actually means that the whole epoch is probably left behind. So it means that one of the greatest names has licensed all this backlog of her games and all the new studios and so on, everything, and just stayed with a very humble role of supporting a platform. So it means that once the whole epoch has gone, a new epoch has begun. So the new owner, what's his name, General Gaming, or Gaming. So I don't actually remember this one. So the new owner has got some 50 smaller studios. They were working together with Microgaming. Has got all the backlog of the games, and they actually are thinking or stay on the ground that the best times of Microgaming might be over. So it is. They have had about 200 millions of players on the whole in the past, but now it's getting harder to protect these players and to protect the overall attractiveness of the brand. So it means that considering this situation, it's a good strategic move to secure a partnership, well, deep partnership with publication, or even take over some publications to be able to fulfill the major idea. I mean, to get the stable influx of traffic, of players, of followers, admirers in the social, and so on and so on. So it means you have to be constantly putting more and more traffic, trying to revive or bring to life again these great brands with great history. So it means it's more than just usual relations. It's strategic one. So you have to be securing a bigger deal of advertising sports on some good publication. You probably may want to create your like online embassy on one of these websites. Maybe you even go further and try to become an affiliate business yourself, trying to supply this content or put together on your site your influencers, your players, and then share this content with your publication, with your preferred partner. So it means you really have to designate several key publications for you and take over, so buy them, or try to secure strategic relations so they can constantly give you a good press, a good relations, a good overall good l'ambiance about your games, and also maybe channel traffic to not to everybody else but to you and your preferred partner on the part of casino. So this is probably all that I want to discuss right now, but I have actually an offer for, so if you are part of a sole provider or you are affiliate executive yourself, especially on the part of slot provider, I have some ideas how to build this strategic relations with publications and even with my publications. So if you want to discuss with me, I have some just fine ideas of how to bring together your brand identity, how to secure your relations with your preferred partners, and how to make this decisive move of strategic partnership with publication. One of them, My Casino Index, is a great one for this, because we are actually built to be like a footprint of the whole industry. We have probably more than closer to 400 of slot providers, of game publishers, and we can make this a focal point of your efforts, because we are a kind of industry consensus, because we bring together all the scores, all the marks, all the reviews together in one place. So to make your brand visible and a kind of objective or representative of the industry, meaning we are the perfect place to go from this on to making your interviews, publication of your news, and core branding of pages, and making promo campaigns with your preferred partners. Thank you for watching me. If you have questions, please don't hesitate to drop me an email or comment here. Any questions that you like, I'm open to discussion. You may also suggest your topics. Thanks for watching. Bye.